All right, let me show you some of the old Western tools they used to use when they had the old wagons and, they were taking the kettle to market and stuff like that. Well, the cook was in charge of everything. So these rods here are kind of what they had. You'd have your fire. Yes, stick it real good and hard there. This went in. This actually, you played a balancing act. What you would do is you take your old pot, and believe me, these are heavy. Some of the old pots. If you notice, this is not even, and it's got a number 8 on it, so I don't know how old it is. But you would put your pot on one side, which was this side here, and then you would put your meat on this side. That's why it looks like a fork. You would put your meat, and the cooks back then knew how to balance it for the weight of the meat to the weight of the pot. And they cooked like that over fire to feed the crew and stuff. And men would all sit on the hay right there. They balanced it. The men would sit on the hay to eat, right? The hay we'd all eat. And these are some of the old tools from then. Hey, it still turns. Yay! Still have tools that turn. How do you like that? Really super old, wooden handle. And so sometimes, depending what they were making, if they were doing mashed potatoes, and they could mash it up, or the old sifter, put it in there, sift whatever vegetables they wanted to add. They made a lot of stews back then. And this was the old grater. It says Wonder Shedder. Patent number S. Wow, this is really old. Huh. Trade the Wonder Shedder. Huh. So anyhow, that's how they put a few more in there. So these are some of the old tools from then. And then after they got done eating and stuff, this is an old lantern. It actually says Diet Z. D-I-E-T-Z. And it's from New York and stuff. One of the old lanterns. This one's got a broken glass in it and stuff. But this is one of the old lanterns and stuff. And when they were all done, the men were all fed. The fire kept stoking the fire by throwing more wood in it. Then the men would get off the hay. They take the lantern, because by then it was kind of dark. Grab the hay and go feed the horse. So this is how things were done in the old Western days. Isn't this cool? Alright, I just thought I'd bring you some of this old stuff, because you just don't see this around anymore. But your pot would hang on one side, your meat would hang on the other. And it's quite an interesting little gadget. But this is how they done it in the old days. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.